Imagine standing on the edge of time itself. 2 billion years of Earth's secrets stacked in layers of fire-red rock. Deeper than the tallest building on Earth is tall, wider than the distance from London to Paris, and older than the first fish that crawled onto land. This isn't just a canyon. This is the Grand Canyon, a scar on the planet so massive it has its own weather, its own ecosystems, its own myths. And for the next hour, you're coming with me, past the selfies, past the gift shops, into the forbidden heart of one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. Stay till the end. Because the final secret will change how you see the planet forever. Every year, 6 million people come here. And every single one whispers the same thing: pictures don't do it justice. Why? Because the Grand Canyon isn't a place you see. It's a place that sees you. It's 277 miles long, up to 18 miles wide, and over a mile deep. That's like digging a hole so deep you could stack 3 Empire State Buildings inside, and still have room for the Statue of Liberty on top. But here's the thing most never learn: 90% of the canyon is invisible from the rim. The real Grand Canyon lives in its side canyons, its slot caves, its underground rivers that glow turquoise in the dark. And today, we're going all the way in. Let's start with the artist. The Colorado River. 6 million years ago, it was just a lazy stream on a high plateau. Then the Earth decided to play a prank. The entire Colorado Plateau, an area the size of Germany, began to rise. 2 kilometers straight up. Any normal river would have said, "Fine, I'll go around." But not this one. The Colorado said, "No. I'm cutting through." And it did. 1 centimeter every 100 years. That's like trimming your fingernails with a diamond saw for 6 million years straight. Layer by layer, it peeled back the planet's skin, exposing 2 billion years of geologic history, a diary written in stone. Layer. Kaibab limestone, 270 million years old. Ancient oceans full of sharks with spiral teeth. Below it? Coconino sandstone, petrified sand dunes from a Sahara-like desert that blew across Pangaea. Deeper still, the red wall limestone, stained blood red by iron, a tropical reef when Arizona was underwater near the equator. And the great unconformity. A gap where 1.2 billion years simply vanish. That's longer than the entire history of complex life on Earth. What erased it? Glacier. Alien oceans. A global catastrophe. We'll uncover the wildest theory in just a few minutes. This is the Colorado River today. Once called the Red Monster, it carried 500,000 tons of sediment every single day, enough to bury a football field under 100 feet of mud, daily. It was a chocolate milkshake of death. Then in 1963, we built the Glen Canyon Dam. The floods stopped. The river turned crystal clear. And the Grand Canyon began to change. Beaches are vanishing. Native fish are dying. The ecosystem is like a garden without rain. Scientists are locked in a bitter debate: is the canyon healing or dying? But leave the rim, hike 10 miles into the wilderness, and you'll find paradise. Havasu Falls, water so blue it looks photoshopped. The color comes from dissolved limestone, nature's own Instagram filter. The Havasupai tribe has lived here for 800 years. Their name means, people of the blue-green water. They say the falls sing at night. And if you camp below them, you'll hear it. A low hum, like the canyon itself is breathing. This place is extreme. 120 degrees Fahrenheit at the bottom in summer. -20 degrees Fahrenheit on the North Rim in winter. Animals here evolved to survive the impossible. The California condor, wingspan nearly 10 feet, was down to 22 birds in 1987. Now? Over 100 saw here thanks to a $20 million rescue. Pink rattlesnakes blend perfectly with the rocks. One bite equals 12 hours to live. And the rock squirrel. It has antifreeze in its blood to survive winter. Humans have been obsessed with this place for 12,000 years. The first arrived hunting mammoths at the rim. The ancestral Puebloans built homes in the cliffs 800 years ago, granaries hanging 1,000 feet above the river. They vanished during a megadrought that lasted centuries. In 1869, John Wesley Powell, a one-armed Civil War veteran, rafted the entire river. Lost 3 men. Named it Grand Canyon. And in 1901, the train arrived. One of the first tourists. Teddy Roosevelt. He stood here and said, "Leave it as it is. You cannot improve on it." But miners tried. In 1908, they wanted to dam the entire canyon. Roosevelt stopped them. The canyon was saved, for now. But the canyon keeps its darkest secrets underground. In 1909, explorer G.E. Kincaid claimed he found a cave 40 miles inside the canyon, filled with mummies, hieroglyphs, and a golden statue of Buddha. The Smithsonian sent a team. Then sealed the records. For decades, conspiracy theorists said, ancient Egyptians in Arizona. In 2023, a hiker found similar carvings deep in a side canyon. Carbon dated 800 AD. Not Egyptian. But why hide it? My take, the cave exists. The story was exaggerated for headlines. But the mystery? It's real. And it's still down there. Now, back to the great unconformity, that 1.2 billion year gap. The wildest theory. Snowball Earth. 700 million years ago, the entire planet froze. Ice covered the oceans from pole to pole. Glacier a kilometer thick acted like planetary sandpaper, erasing continents. When the ice melted, it left behind boulder fields you can still see in the canyon today. And here's the mind-blower, the same gap exists in canyons worldwide. Earth had a global eraser. Today, the Grand Canyon faces new threats. Climate change means less snow in the Rockies, less water in the river. Uranium mining has over 1,000 claims near the rim. 6 million tourists erode trails every year. But hope lives. The Hualapai tribe now runs the skywalk. Native voices lead conservation. And scientists are fighting to restore natural floods. Here's your mission. Visit once. Leave no trace. Tell one friend. And if you're brave, stand at the rim at 3 a.m. No crowds. No noise. Just the Milky Way mirrored in a billion-year-old scar. You'll hear the river, still carving. Still whispering, I'm not done yet. The Grand Canyon isn't a place. It's a verb. It's happening right now. And as long as that river flows, Earth's greatest story keeps writing itself.